I think we live. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Linda.
I'm Linda.
Oh. Boy, you see how I'm not feeling that well this morning.
I'm sorry, Mary.
That's okay. I just seen this. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna take it off.
I guess we give everybody a good laugh.
Yeah.
Won't we?
Oh Lord, I do know my name. I'm Mary. It's been a long morning already.
Mary is working like crazy.
We got people working in the yard, and I'm trying to go out there and run, tell them something, and then come back in here. So I will say my name is Mary. It's not Linda. Good to have y'all this morning.
Yeah, we are. It's kind of cloudy outside.
It is. It
hadn't got hot yet, but it probably will be
It
before
will
the day's
be.
over.
Yeah. So we're going to do something real simple this morning. Since my day is so hectic, we're going to do sloppy joes, just a plain old sloppy joe recipe. It's summer's out, and I guess I'm thinking of things that kids, something that's quick and something you fix the kids for lunch. And I know a lot of our followers and friends are older and they don't have the grandkids around, but you know, there may be some younger people, you know, out there that does sloppy joes that would like to do a sloppy joe, homemade sloppy joes. All right, I've already got I'm doubling this recipe, so I'm going to give you the recipe that we're doing today, which is double. If you want to half it, you can, but I'm giving you the measurements for a double recipe. And I'm using this induction oven, and I turned it on a while ago, put my butter and oil in here, and it got hot instantly. So I had to take it off real fast. I'm just going to turn it on 300 right now. And Linda, if you will, I have used our chopper. Let me get them comments off so we can see.
Excuse me, Mary, you turned the caption on, the closed caption.
Yeah, the
on,
closed
right?
caption is supposed to be on.
So if anyone is wondering, all they have to do is
I
do it on
hope
their
it's
end,
on,
right?
because I wonder. See, I don't know that yet because we turned it on the other day, so I don't know if you have to turn it on every time. After today, I'll know because I've got the closed caption set on our setting, but I don't know if you have to do that on every video. So if it does not show closed caption today, then I will know for sure that we have to do it before each video. So I apologize if it don't show up, but we're going to go on because I can't stop it now and check it. I'm using the chopper. I cut up a half a bell pepper. It depends on how much bell pepper you want. But I chopped it up with the chopper, and I chopped it really fine because I don't like big chunks of bell pepper. I did the same thing with the onion. This is one small onion, and I was just going to show y'all how we do this.
That chopper is amazing, isn't it?
And it don't take no time to do it. That's why I saved a little bit of it. I like that. If you chop the onion real fine, you don't get no big chunks. All right. Now, Linda, if you don't mind, I'm gonna let you put this in the oil.
Okay.
And
everything that's on the mat?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna
Right
stick
in
this
there.
in here.
And all we're doing on that is getting it soft. I'm not necessarily, and I may have the burner up too high, Linda. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it really is getting hot quick.
Do you need this mat again, Mary?
No, I don't.
Okay. We'll get this out of the way.
Yeah. I'm going to wipe this counter off, and then I'll get the other. Then I'm cooking 2 pounds of ground meat. I'm using 96.4. 1 pound of 96.4 and 1 pound, I don't know what the other is. Let's see.
Is it chuck or?
This is 96.4. 96.4. I'm using 1 pound of 96.4. And what it is, I bought 2 pounds of each, and I just cut them in half.
That looks
and
like
throw the other-
sirloin.
This is that's the 96. This is ground beef.
Okay, yeah.
That's the 96. This right here is probably maybe 80-20, I think. I want a little bit of oil in there, and this right here has none. So I'm gonna do one of each.
Mary, this is pretty low. Do you think we might need to turn it up?
Okay, maybe so. This little Dutch. Well, it ain't a Dutch oven. The little
Convection
yeah.
stovetop? Is that
yeah,
what it's called?
it's a stove top.
Cooks fast, don't
It
it?
cooks fast, but I didn't know exactly how fast to cook it with the onions. But we're gonna. It's getting hot now. We just want it.
It is.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead after that gets after it's sauteed a few minutes. Then we're gonna put. I'm gonna get my recipe over here. Make sure that I do this right. I'm gonna put on my counter.
Now you tell me what to do.
All right, you just keep stirring that so it don't burn. If you see that it's getting too hot, we'll turn it down.
Okay.
That's one thing about this induction stove. I don't really know how to adjust it that well. All right, on the minced garlic, I just want a teaspoon in that. But I don't want to put the garlic in there until that's nearly, because that's tender enough. Is it? Is it getting tender enough?
It's not done, but it's it's
Okay.
definitely cooking. It probably
Okay.
don't like much.
Okay. When this gets tender, I'll put a teaspoon of garlic, Linda, please.
Okay.
And then we'll put the ground meat in there. We're just trying to get this. If you get this soft, then you don't have to cook it as long after the meat gets done. I think it's probably, yeah, I think it's soft. I'm putting a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic, in there.
It's really handy, isn't it, to
Yeah.
have that minced garlic?
Yeah, it is. So need that spoon again, so I'll just go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator. I'll keep this in the refrigerator. And then we'll put the meat in there, and and while the meat's cooking, I'll mix up the sauce that goes in it.
Smells real good.
It's smelling good in it. Okay, I think it's time to put the meat in there, Linda. What do you
Okay,
think?
I think so.
All right,
I guess we probably should have the mixing chop, shouldn't we?
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it. Smart.
We're using the mixing chop. I'm gonna let you do
Okay.
that because I'm gonna be mixing up the sauce that goes in it.
Ouch. Boy, that thing's hot.
Do you want me to turn it down?
No, I just grabbed
Oh,
my
okay.
hand to hold the pan and didn't realize
It does
was
get
so
hot. It's really good with doing the frying. The oil. It's really good. Okay.
It's gonna make a lot of sloppy joes.
Yeah, it will be. But I'll take some to the boys.
Do you remember in the first summer we were in Mississippi, and Sister Pat Douglas, she was, I don't know, how old is she? Is she
She's older than me.
maybe
Little bit.
5 or 6, 7 or 8 years
Yeah.
older than us? She made sloppy joes all the time in Houston. We'd sell them in Houston,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. I barely remember that. I do remember her making sloppy joes, but my memory is not
I
as
was
good as
I
Linda's.
was always fascinated by anybody doing any cooking. Am I doing something wrong here?
No, you're doing everything fine. I'm just thinking you might need a car hose. If you wanted to hold on to that pan when you know, when you're moving it around or something, you could turn those handles around where you could hold on to it better.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Okay, so I want ketchup, 2/3 for one, so there's 4/3, that's 1 1 1/3 for this double batch. It's 1 1/3 of ketchup.
Did Mama ever make sloppy joes when we were
Yes, we had
kids?
sloppy joes.
I
remember,
know she
yeah.
made goulash a
Yeah.
lot. I couldn't remember
think
if she
I-
made sloppy joes or not.
You know, I don't remember any particular event or time or whatever, but yes, we had sloppy joes when we was. You know, I hope I'm not getting that confused with my kids. I made
We probably did. We probably did. We didn't have a lot of sandwiches when we were kids.
No.
We had bacon and tomato
Yeah.
a lot in the summertime when we had fresh tomatoes. And
So, what I'm
mostly cooked meals.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm mixing all this up in a bowl. You could, after the meat is done, you could just put it in with the meat. But I mix it up first. I mix it up with the, so that's 1 cup.
Are we going to put any salt and pepper in there?
I'm going to put pepper in it. Yes, I am going to put some salt in. I'm going to put kosher salt. That needs to go in there now while that meat's cooking.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda, for reminding
You're
me.
welcome.
Because we do need the pepper and the salt in there now. It makes a difference when you're cooking meat to salt and pepper it while you're, okay. I'm going to put some crushed red pepper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be.
I thought you might like
That'll
that.
kick it up a notch.
All right, so the kosher salt, let's see here, kosher salt. Teaspoon, doubled, it's a teaspoon.
Okay.
Let me wipe that out. I use that garlic in it. I got garlic in my.
So we need 2 teaspoons, right?
No, I'm giving the measurements for the double
okay.
batch.
Sorry.
I'm giving the measurements for double batch.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I was going to pour it.
well, teaspoon,
Okay.
a teaspoon, please.
I probably should have listened, done what you said. Put
What?
it in there. Okay.
All right, that is 1 1/3 cups of ketchup. Now remember, I'm giving you measurements for a double batch. All right, now the crushed real pepper is a 1/2 teaspoon. I don't want it to get so hot. I can't eat it. I'm doing this for my sister. You don't have
Right.
to put
No,
this.
no, don't
don't-
put a whole lot in there.
You don't
Mary,
have to put
because-
the crushed red pepper in there. That's optional. You don't want it.
Mary, do you think that's okay?
You think that's too much?
Won't be for me, but
It'll be okay. The grandkids.
it's a lot of meat.
Yeah. Okay. Get that out of the way.
This mix and chop is so good to get this hamburger
It is.
exactly the way you want it.
I'm putting tomato paste in there. This is our can opener. And for you that are just now joining us, we're making sloppy joes this morning.
And we're off on our days because of Mike's
Yeah.
appointments. And I haven't even told you, but
What?
next week it's the same thing unless we
Oh, really?
swap days and I come to your house Tuesday and then you come to my house Thursday because
All
he
right.
has another appointment.
All right. We might do that because Tuesday's Chuck's birthday and I might just cook him something.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just do that.
Okay.
Then I'll plan on coming here on
Okay.
Tuesday. And then you can come to my house on Thursday.
All right. Tomato paste is 1 tablespoon, but I'm doubling it. So 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. If there's a little extra on there, I don't care. It's not that big a deal. Because honestly, I had to write this recipe for y'all because I don't usually measure. I just stick it in there. That's why I have to keep looking at the recipe, is because I don't usually measure.
Did your kids like sloppy joes?
They
growing
did.
up?
Yes, my kids like sloppy joes. Okay. All right, let me make sure. I said I got that. Tomato paste, ketchup, 1/3 cup of water, which I'm going to put 2/3.
Mary, you don't want this meat brown, do you?
No, I just want it done.
Okay. Well, I think it's done, so maybe I should turn it down just a little bit.
Okay. Do the minus. That's 1/3, but I'm doubling it, so I'm putting 2/3. I just didn't want to get out another measure. So.
I love the way this hamburger looks.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're going to strain that to get all the oil out of it. Okay, I got the water in there. I want to. You don't have to put brown sugar in it, but I am.
So are you straining it in this bowl?
I am, Linda. I am. Do you want some help?
I think I can do it.
I can help you.
You're just gonna just put
Just
the juice
yes,
on
yes,
and not pour
yes.
it
Do
all
I
in
need to
there.
hold that with the spoon for you?
Maybe. Not a lot in it.
I guess we should have showed them what we're doing, but we're taking the grease off of this hamburger. Okay, I know.
I think
I know.
that's good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
We could show them how much we got off of it.
Yeah. So we strained the hamburger meat, got the oil off, grease off.
It was actually a good little bit.
Yeah, it was. It had.
And see how much is in
Yeah.
this bowl?
Yeah, that was quite a bit. So if you want to use all 96.4, that's fine. But I wanted to cook some. Besides that, we got 4 tablespoons of. We got 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of butter when we sauteed the onions. So that was a lot of that.
Part of that was
Water.
that.
But I wanted the flavor of that butter and oil cooked in with the onions and meat. Okay.
Do you want me to turn this back up?
Wait just a second, because it may get really hot, and I'm going to
Okay.
get all this stirred. This is a half a tablespoon. Oh, I was going to put that in here. Never mind. That's okay.
You want to dip it out?
Yeah. Don't really matter. That was 1 tablespoon. I'm doing 2. But this is a half. And I know that may be confusing, but I'll tell you again. I put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. All right. I hear them guys outside.
I hear them too.
Yeah.
They're
Mustard.
working away.
Yeah. Mustard is 1 teaspoon. Where's my teaspoon? Thank you.
You're welcome.
1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard. Alrighty. I need here chili powders. Let's see, this is a half a teaspoon. Chili powders is 3/4, so that's a half, and that's a 1/4. So that's 3. I done it again. It don't matter. I'm so I can't get out of habit of what I do. I just usually dump it in this ground meat. It is supposed to be in here, but that's okay. I'm gonna put some in here because it's you put twice as much. So that's 3/4 and 3/4 is 1 1/4. So 1 1/4 a teaspoon of chili powders. I imagine it there. Thinking I don't know what I'm doing, and I really
No,
do.
that's because you're used to doing it.
I'm used to doing it another way.
to show them, and
It's hard changing gears. And I put some Worcestershire sauce. How you say that? Worcestershire sauce. A half. So take a whole teaspoon here.
are you through with the knife?
I am through with that knife, Linda. If you want to move it for me. Okay, so this is a whole teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I think I'm through with all these measuring spoons now, except I'm going to do a half a teaspoon.
Okay.
Yeah, just put those in the water there.
You
black
through with the
pepper.
measuring cups?
I'm through with everything there. Yes,
Okay.
please. Thank you. Except this one. Black pepper. I did say kosher salt. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I put kosher salt. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to stir this up. We can turn the burner back on that meat now because I'm fixing to add that up on there.
Do you have to push something else? Mary?
Hot on, and then temperature, that's 300.
Okay.
I'll put it up a notch because I want to start cooking now. So now I'm just gonna mix all this together. And I try to do this like I think y'all might want to do it, but that's why I kept throwing things in there, is because I'm used to just dumping it all in the hamburger. But it seems like it would probably be better if you do it like I'm doing it here.
I think so, because you get it all mixed together,
Yeah.
right?
You don't have some meat got more stuff in it. But that's all right. Just gonna pour this in here.
That smells really good.
It does smell good, doesn't it? Try to get it all out.
I love those bowls because they're so
I
lightweight.
know. I do too. And so many sizes.
Yes.
Okay. Get all this. I didn't mean to give you all the work, Linda.
I'm not doing all the
Want me to
work.
stir
Do
it,
you,
you
you
mean?
want me to do something else?
No, that's fine. You just
It looks
Go ahead.
beautiful. I think we're through with this
yes,
now,
I'm
right?
through. Yes. And that is, I may have to turn that down. It's really cooking now. I need to get the camera over here a little closer to them. But see, by cooking your onions and your bell peppers, it don't have to cook it as long.
That looks really good. That's going to be some great tasting sloppy Joe mix.
See, nice bubbling. Just needs it. We may have to turn it down a little bit. Just cook it about 10 minutes, and sloppy joes is ready.
Because everything's cooked. It just
Everything's
needs to
cooked.
kind of
Yeah,
simmer.
Just needs to simmer in there.
Mary, I hadn't had a chance to tell you, but I've sent several emails off with a couple of publishing companies about Mama's book.
Oh, have you?
And I
Okay.
actually got a call yesterday, and
Okay.
I was in the kitchen busy, and I missed the call, but I'm going to be calling her back to try to get some information so we can make a good decision on who we want to use
Okay.
for the
Okay.
book.
All right. We'll just let that cook a few minutes, and I brown my buns. Do you?
I do. I
I do
love
too.
my
I
buns
brown
brown.
mine.
And do we have any updates on our new website yet?
Not that I know of. We hadn't sent her all the information yet. I've got to do my bio for it.
I sent
I
my
keep forgetting.
stuff to Linda the other day.
Yeah, I knew you did.
I know she's been real busy, but
Yeah, this has been a busy time for her. This is more butter. I butter my buns. Do you butter yours or just put vegetable
yes,
oil?
no, I butter them. And for the lady that contacted us about, I believe she's in Tennessee, about us coming to their church, she should have gotten an email probably by now, shouldn't she? From Carla.
Miss Walker.
I don't
think that's her
I don't
name.
recognize. I don't know the name, but I know they're from Tennessee.
Okay. No, she hasn't done it yet.
Okay.
So
Well, we'll be doing
remind me,
that
Linda,
soon.
when we get off, so I can text Carla. And Carla's on there with us. So Carla, after the video's over, I guess we need to talk to you and tell you to contact this lady, because I don't think I haven't done that. Okay. These are just regular buns, but I can tell you from pretzel buns or a harder bun is really better with sloppy joes because it don't soak into your buns.
They're more
Yeah,
dense,
yeah.
like Killer Dave's.
Yeah,
And somebody
yeah.
called to my attention that it's Dave's Killer Bread, but we've always called it Killer Dave's, and Mike and I got a good laugh out of that because we've always called it Killer Dave's. But a pretzel bun would be great. A pretzel bun would be.
Pan on, it gets kind of hot. And we, let me
Oh,
get a
and we're
paper
sending out the invoices through yesterday, or cookbooks. Those will be sent out in the
And
next.
everyone that has contacted us, everyone that's contacted us, if they hadn't got their book, they'll all be sent out.
If they haven't already.
If they
Some of
haven't
you've
already.
sent.
Yes, yes.
But the invoices that we printed through Thursday, those will go out the first of next week, right?
Yeah, maybe Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's, you don't want it, I want it to cook down some, but you don't want it to cook down altogether, because you want some sauce in your
That looks
bun.
real good. Sloppy Joes are meant to be kind
They're
of
sloppy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what makes them good.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, I try. Y'all know me, but now I try all kind of things. You can do this with the pork. Make this same sauce and
You
put it with
probably
pork.
could.
I made a roast last week, and it was a pork roast, and it was way more pork roast than what we needed or wanted or could eat. And I did send some to some people that I knew, but some that I had left, I put me some barbecue sauce on that pulled pork. That was the best barbecue sandwich.
It was really good.
It was good. I'm gonna turn this off now.
We do that with leftover roast a lot of times.
Yeah, it was good. We're probably gonna need a spoon to spoon that. I'm getting this warm over here.
Is this one big enough, Mary, or you want a bigger one?
That'll probably be big enough. I don't know. Get that big one.
Over there?
Yeah, please. I don't know how y'all do these buns, but I'll tell you what I do. I'll take me a fork, and I'll do me a chop me up. I guess they may not can see. Move it just a tad. And you can melt the butter, or you want to, but I'll take me a fork and I swish it around in the.
I do
in the
that
pan.
too.
Do you? Do you? I got my pan getting hot, and I just swish the butter around in the pan with my fork.
That way, if you forgot to lay the butter out, it's
Yeah.
not soft.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. And
Those are big buns, Mary.
yeah. So and then I just put my bun in there and heat it till it browns.
So this month is just about gone.
It's gone
Today
by
is
so
June the
fast.
25th. It's 6 months till Christmas. We've already 6 months into the year, right?
Right.
Almost 6 months.
And I want to tell you, y'all can start posting your birthdays for June, because we will draw next Tuesday, I guess. Tuesday or Thursday. Now Tuesday
minute.
is the last
No,
day.
Tuesday
It'll
is
be
the last
Thursday.
day. Yeah.
Next Thursday we will do the apron birthday drawing. But you can go ahead and put on this number 903-235-4804. Text us the date, not the year, like June the 3rd, June the 5th, June whatever. That's all we need to know. And please don't make any more comments, because there's so many that has to go on there until I go. When I start doing the choosing, I just go down and count.
Yes.
I go down and count all of them. And if you got other things in that message, I may miss your birthday, because I'm looking for a date. I'm looking for June. And if you got something else on there, it may not get counted. So I'm just trying to help y'all, and to get your birthday, your apron. Now, I need to apologize to Belinda Green. She won the birthday apron last month, and I have looked in every notebook that I have, and I've got it written down, but I cannot find your address. So would Belinda Green please text me your address to this number that I have just gave you, 903-235-4804. Belinda Green, please send me your address, and I will get your apron in the mail today. If you send me that address today, I will send it today. But I cannot find your address. So,
Mary, is that okay for the bun?
oh yes, here. and I'm glad I got somebody helping. That's why it's so nice to have a sister.
Well, it's a lot harder to do this when it's just one.
It is.
Than
If
you
you're
think.
talking,
Yeah.
And
Which
what I
we
do,
do.
what I do, and that is a big thing. I'm learning. I haven't done it in a long time. Walk out of the kitchen, turn something on, walk out of the kitchen, and forget that I've got something on the stove. I've done that several times, and
That's easy
That's
to
not-
do.
and I've one time Chuck, I left something grease on the stove, and Chuck, the smoke was going into his bedroom, and he come running out here, and he said, "Mother," and I was in my bedroom, and he came in here and he grabbed I had the chopping block sitting on the counter. He grabbed that chopping block and throwed it over the skillet to smother it out, and anyway, he got it out, carried it outside, and I had smoke in the house for a while. But anyway,
Thank God for Chuck.
Chuck has saved me several times, and he worries about me so much, afraid that I'm gonna. But I'm getting better. I'm consciously making sure that I don't walk out of the kitchen. That's toasted just right. I know y'all know how to toast bread. But see? And now we'll put some on a bun. Let's see, I want it on the flat side. Now, Linda, do you eat anything else with your sloppy
No.
joe? I got tater chips. I thought about making French fries, but I figured that
No, this is perfect. Just this.
I've got work to do outside this evening.
Are you going to make the guys one right now, or are you going to
No,
wait for
I'm not
lunch?
going. I'm gonna wait because it's really not lunchtime for them. I knew this was going to be a short video, but I have really got a lot to do today. Trying to get some work done in the yard that I've been wanting done for a long time.
So, are you going to say anything about your giveaway, or do that later? I know
No.
you're not giving anything
Yeah.
away today, but I
Yeah.
didn't know if you was going to mention it.
I'm not going on my other channel today.
Okay.
I'll go on my other channel. I'm gonna have Christmas in July, but mine's gonna be different from Linda's.
Well, we didn't want it to be exactly alike, but we
Right.
still wanted it to be
Yeah.
along the same
Right.
theme.
So we'll have July and Christmas, but Christmas in July.
Christmas in
I'm
July.
telling you, y'all see, I've got so many things on my mind. So we'll be giving some products away. I'll be giving some products. Mine will be different from Linda's, but that will be on my other page. But I will let you know before I go live. I'll let you know because mine will be different. But
Mary,
we're
they
gonna
can't-
make it fun.
We are. They can't see your table, but your table is so
Oh.
pretty. She has the red, white, and blue theme for July the 4th.
Yeah, July the 4th. I'll just turn it around. Just
Mary always decorates so beautifully. Her roosters.
what is that? Oh. Chuck came in the other day when I was doing that. He said, "Mama, why are you doing that?" I said, "Because of the 4th of July. I just wanted to, you know. That's just what I like to do."
These
I like
sloppy
to-
joes look delicious, Mary.
See, I didn't put. Did I put enough on yours?
Yes, yes, you did.
I tried
We
not to
want
pile
taste
it.
of 'em?
Yeah, we can.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, thank you, Lord. But see, it's that soft bun.
I know, I'm
It's
fixing
hard
to-
to pick up.
Well balanced with your seasonings and with your tomato sauce or ketchup. You use tomato paste. Sorry.
You might not want to put as much pepper as I put in there.
I can't even taste it.
Yeah, I can taste the hot pepper
Can you?
flakes. Yeah, at least I got a hold of one. It's hot.
really good.
But that's okay.
For watching.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting us and for all your Pampered Chef orders. We appreciate it so much.
We love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. And I hope I went slow enough that y'all could get the measurements, because we're not doing the recipes right now because we're waiting on our new website. So I hope I went slow enough that y'all can understand I did double the batch. So if you don't want that much, then just put half that much.
Bye.
Bye.
We love y'all.
Love y'all. Count your blessings. Well, I'm having a hard time.